I feel a rise inside of me. It's untouchable. I feel like breathing fire in me. It's unforgettable. Hey, how's it going, YouTube friends? It's me, your one free boy. Never back at you again. In the Worldwide Ick and the Backstreet Boys tour, with the world gone crazy, with an election around the corner. Oh boy, do you need distractions? I'm here for you. And yes, you are watching my show, the only show with lemon-scented limes, lest I forget, the only show with a supernatural, super awesome third eye. I mean, why ask? Why does this joke never get better? But if you did, laugh!
Oh, dang.
Thank you. It's Wednesday again, my friends, and because I don't use a webcam, I got to tell you, thank you for being my YouTube friends. Thank you for your support. If there's anything I can ever do for you, let me know in the comments. Also, thank you for clicking that subscribe button and that little bell icon because it's part of the YouTube experience and adding me, your one furry boy, to your YouTube experience. Let's get this movie review started, shall we? And today's movie is The New Mutants. It's a PG-13 hour and 34-minute film that's a horror film, action sci-fi. Now, I just don't understand how this is a horror. It's not very horror-y. It came out August 28th, so I'm a little late to the party, but better late than never. Director Josh Boone did this. This is his fourth directorial debut, if you want to call it that, because I don't really count TV. So this is actually his third. The Fault in Our Stars. Do you have any memories of it? I don't remember much of that. His co-writer on this is Caitlin Lee, but he's a dude. I don't know. He's best known for his production Jack Butt documentary videos. If you've ever seen Jack Butt, you know what I mean, because I can't say the real thing, because if you do that, you get blocked and age-gated, and we don't want that. It stars Maisie Williams, Anya Taylor-Joy, Charlie Heaton, Alice Braga, and Blu Hunt, and Henry Zaga. And there's quite a few more names here, but you didn't come here to listen to me read names all day. You want to know what's going on. Our production companies were 20th Century Studios, Marvel Entertainment, a.k.a. Disney, 20th Century Fox, and our distributor here in the good old United States of America, God bless America, land that I love, was Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. So Disney. Special effects were done by Capture Dimension, Double Negative, LiDAR Guys, Method Studios, Moving Picture Company, MPC, and Zero VFX, which I'm not going to say that the special effects in this were great, but they were better than Max Reload, at least. They have more than 3 people doing these, so it's decent. Now for my thoughts on the film. It's a definite coming-of-age film. Is it a horror film, though? My thoughts on this is it's not. It's not very horror-y. And the horror that is there that they are using, it feels like it's ripped from SCP, the pages of SCP. Very Slenderman-esque characters. I mean, they feel very recycled. And I hate that feeling. Don't give me recycled. Give me something fresh. Give me something new that doesn't look like something that came from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And yes, that is a reference. You'll have to go watch the movie to find out. So yeah. Josh Boone and Heaton and Lee did the writing on this, and it's nothing spectacular. It is basically what it is. It's a coming-of-age movie. There's female relationships developing, and I can't say that thing. You know what it means. Loose and amity. I'm just going to say that kind of feel that happens in this movie. And then there's the guys. They're sort of cute. They have relationships too. And it's teenagers coming to deal with, having mutant powers and stuff. And it's nothing that we haven't seen before from the Marvel Universe. It's just, it feels not new. And the story feels kind of, bland and generic, as if it were pulled from the pages of, or the Power Book of any Hollywood writer, if you know what I mean. The characters themselves are great. I love the chemistry they have, and it's really wonderful. But as a horror movie goes, it's not very horror-y. It's more sci-fi action than anything. And I don't know what else to say on this. There's always that feeling that I'm spoiling it for you, and I don't want to spoil it for you. If you're really interested in going to this, I feel like they did a lot of fan service to Marvel fans. People who have read these comics know this story and know where this is going, if you know what I mean. I feel like it's good, but it's just not great, I want to see what CinemaSins thinks, just because, I love CinemaSins. Their stuff makes me laugh, and we all could use a little distraction. So if I throw content ideas their way, maybe they'll throw content ideas my way. Who knows? Maybe we can be friends in the future. It is a 5.7 on IMDb, and it's a 33% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it actually has an audience score of 53%. So it's kind of unbalanced on Rotten Tomatoes, and I have had my complaints with Rotten Tomatoes in the past. It's a decent film. Is it really worth going to the movie theaters and going through that experience? I think you're going to want to wait on this one. Redbox it, wait for it to come to TV. And I see this as a definite TV watch. It's interesting enough to, when it comes to the small screen, that I would put this on and it would be a little bit above an ambient watch. I see this as maybe a DVD buy, but I don't see myself going to the theaters again to see this. And with the variety of streaming services that I'm subscribed to at this time, I just don't see a lot of interest in going back to the theaters because of the worldwide, a.k.a. the Backstreet Boys World Tour. And with that said, make sure you click that like button. Likes and views are how YouTube works. It's not the way I want it. It's the way it is now. With that said, yes, all comments are 100% guaranteed response. I don't need to go into a spiel here. Let's be YouTube friends, shall we? And I have to ask, I have an Amazon, I have a Patreon. It is not without your support that keeps this channel afloat. You pay for my computers, you pay for my movie tickets, you pay for my streaming services. I don't know how I do it without you. Thank you for your donations so far, and thank you for supporting my American dream. And with all that said, for a final time, if you want to see more of this nonsense, make sure you click that subscribe button and that little bell icon.
Ding.
Ding, 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 ding! Top of morning!
And I will see you all in the next movie review next week. Bye!
Ding. hard to be cheerful. Things aren't going well, and I don't know what else to do. So if I was a little down in this, I'm sorry.